It's entitled, In Looking Glass Architecture. It begins with a quote from Charles H. Cooley. Society exists in my mind as the contact of certain ideas named I. I want a drink, not lick pictures of moisture off glass facades, tall glasses of iced tea that don't sweat, that don't refresh. I want a drink in the clouds that leap from pane to pane, the clouds that surround the building, that knives above visibility, big intestine herniating through the muscle of sky. Vapor trails zig in ephemeral zag stripes and spread themselves thin. So do my winding arms dissipate, unable to embrace this towering chimera of misguided adulation. My swollen tongue sticks to the picture. Still shots steal truths. And movies don't move. The film does not roll. The images leap from frame to frame. They don illusions like sequins, pornographic visions of hair shirts and exorcisms deep inside the heat of a quarter arcade. These illusions bide breath and nightmares, more than real, whose colors run and bleed. And books don't read. The words leap from page to page. They make you think that not everything behind you is a blank, that not all ahead remains to be seen. Another look, and this building is just another ceremony. It reifies the space it stands in. It rewards and provides its own inert life for those who would put it there just to have to walk around it. Me, I am constantly leaping off of bridges through the windows of high-rises, but I always touch down back in the path of another tower, where I bow and walk around. And looking glass buildings show no age of their own, just the years on the faces that stop looking into one. These ceremonies of dreams that reel, unlike movies. And I land in a land where I dream I save $10 using coupons at the grocery store. And I wonder, what for? Is this release? Is this now fit subject matter for dreams? Then I awaken and dream. Falling from a whitened sky down the side of a tall building, I see myself in pain after pain, a reflection of a ceremony. I perform acrobatics. I do somersaults. I do spread eagles against the wind. I pass through an elusive cloud and I come out still thirsting. I begin to chant in the name of my wife. I am sorry for landing in suburban limbo, not quite yet anywhere. And I am sorry we are poor and buried in the rolls of belly of some fat Sam, whose belch in excess repugn those who must share his table. And I am not sorry that we can't see inside these windows, because even big people need sufficient space to hide. In a long, steep drop, I'm still falling. My face and torso twist and streak as I go downward. Once I bounced, as I am now landing, like hard rubber rolling, gathering distance for a better perspective into the back-at-you hospice of ceremonies. Once I crashed like a feather and forgot my anger, and I awoke to seek heart among the structures. A heart emptied and forgotten as consequence. littered like a bottle in a culvert, deemed unnecessary, cumbersome by the more perverted dockets of progress. Or a heart dropped in a cauldron, boiling in backwash, along with some old shoes from some very important people, that they could create an elixir for popular consumption, a kind of potion that could simulate beating like the clock inside the Tin Man. I ring hollow, and looking glass buildings show no age of their own, just the years on the faces that stop and look into one. And there is no grain of character on their surface. And to put your hand through that which breaks is real and dream and does not endure. And to put your hand through that which bleeds is real and dream and does not endure. While that which runs is the Red Queen in circles around the square, forever trying to keep up with her ridiculous self. Beyond the quick depth of a looking glass, you think you have dreamed. You have only two senses left, touch and smell. You sense the odor of naphthalene and camphor, and you dare not grope or walk amid the shards. There is fear of your being misconstrued by your clothes and your peers, because you do not yet know these walls. They house immense hollow spaces for piles and piles of clothes that don't quite know who to wear. And so I dream we thirst and grow weary of dominant shirts groping for persons. I do not wake. Nonetheless, I make my bed with careful architecture.